I had this picture in my mind for most of my life of what a man was supposed to be. And that man was rigid, and that man was unfeeling and unnurturing and unemotional. From a young age, I was very emotional, I was very sensitive. I didn't feel like I had what men had. Love in my home growing up, it wasn't an unconditional love. Love wasn't based on who I was, it was based on what I did. That forced me to put away who I was so that I could be something that I thought my family wanted me to be. I had to look somewhere else for the love that I needed. And so what I ended up doing was going to pornography. In a really twisted way, it gave me something that I wanted, and it made me feel very intimately connected with other people. That fed this massive hole in my heart, this hole of rejection. There was something that I could consume that would fill that void. Every time it made me feel worse, I would walk away from it, and I would come back to it needing it even more than before. I hated myself. My addiction to pornography was really a way to self-harm. I heard from this friend that Promise Keepers was a ministry in Canada that really catered to the needs of men in regards to their identity as men. In the fall of 2015, I went to a Promise Keepers conference. My life has never been the same since. I specifically remember going to the front to pray. There was this man beside me. I just felt to put my hand on him and tell him that it was gonna be okay. And this was like something that I needed so badly. He just burst into tears. And after a few minutes, we stood up and he hugged me and he prayed for me. And that was one of the first times I had had a real hug from a man. That spoke volumes to me. And I got to share my story, and I was loved and I was encouraged and I was accepted. But not only that, I got to be myself with these other men. It didn't just change my perspective of men. It gave me an opportunity to realize that who I am as a man has value. I believe every man needs to know, if he's struggling, that he's not alone. Promise Keepers is that place where I know that there's a community. It's a place for men to realize that there is a way out of the struggles that they face on a daily basis. It was because of events like Promise Keepers that I started learning how to embrace who I was, how to love the person that God had created me to be. I can wake up every morning and I know that I am loved, and I know that I am chosen because of who I am, not because of what I've done. Even though I'm still broken today in some ways, I've found so much freedom, and I just have so much hope for what's to come.